Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be doing a review of VIVIDips, both their brand new liquids and their dip powders. So I purchased two of their dip powders. The glitter is Twinkle Twinkle, the nude is Exposed, and I'm going to be using the base and finish, which is DipWell's Clear, just to kind of test it out. There you see I have a little chip up in the corner of my thumb, and I just thought I would share with you guys kind of how I do repairs on my nails when I get the tiniest of chips. And I do this just with the liquid and the powder. I'm not using a tea bag, not using a tip, not using coffee filter, nothing like that. So first I'm gonna go in and sniff all these liquids because they are new. I've never used them. And I'm just testing out to see how thick or thin the consistency is. Here you can see it does have a wiper insert just on the neck of the bottle. It doesn't have the, I don't know how to describe it, kind of the lips on the inside that prevent you from picking up too much, but it does have that basic wiper insert, which is good because that will help prevent your bottles from gluing shut. So here I'm just going to go in with the base, and I'm just going to apply a thin coat of the base just to where I have that chip in my nail, on my nail, and then I will dip into the powder, and I'm just going to give it just a second. I don't want to give the base enough time to dry because I want to be able to just push the base and liquid up to fill in that crack. Don't worry if it doesn't look good. Right now it looks a little bit of a hot mess, but trust the process because it turns out fine. I do this a lot. So I'm just going to mold it until I get it into the general shape that I want it to be to fill in that crack. Now I'm going to go in and do just the tips of my nails with a coat of this base and finish, which is the DipWell's Clear acrylic dip. And this is just going to give me a little bit of added strength onto my nails because I didn't do this with my last mani and got a little chip in my thumb, as you could see. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this clear to all of my nails, and I will be right back. So now I'm going to do the same thing to my thumb, but I am doing just a little bit thicker of a layer of base, and that is just because before I start dipping into the colored powder, I am going to take a 240 grit file and just smooth over that spot where I did my little repair. But I wanted to have a little bit thicker layer of dip on my nail just so that I didn't file into my natural nail and cause any damage. So I am going to let my thumb sit, and I'm going to get started with this nude shade that is called Exposed, and I'm going to do this on my pinky, my index, and of course my thumb, leaving my middle and ring finger as my little glitter accent nails. So I'm just going to go in and do my basic application, nothing new or different here, just applying from cuticle to free edge. I will say that these liquids, I enjoy working with them. They're actually really nice. They remind me a lot of Manimoguls, maybe a little bit thicker than Manimoguls, and they kind of have a perfect dry time. I don't think that they dried too slow. They didn't dry too fast. As you could see, when I was doing my little repair there, I had enough time to move it around and play with it and get it, you know, to fill in that crack that I had. So I am just going to go ahead and apply to my index finger from cuticle to free edge. I'm going to dip into my powder, tap off as much excess as I can, and then go around with my orange wood stick or toothpick or whatever utensil you're using to clean up around your sidewalls. And then before I go to dip my thumb, I'm just going to smooth over the surface, because you are going to have a little bit of a lump there, but it doesn't take much to really smooth it over. And now it's nice and completely smooth, and this will give me a more even application as opposed to if I just left that lump there. So now I'm just going to dip into the powder. I will say these powders are nice and soft. This one in particular, like I said, I only have this one and the glitter, so I will need to get a couple other ones and try them out. This one was a little on the cakey-ish side, I'll say. It wasn't as completely smooth as like Panda Dips and Triple D, those, but it could just be the color, because I've ordered from some companies to where one color is completely soft like a cloud and then others are cakey. So sometimes it just depends on the pigment in the powder, which is fine. It all turned out fine. You can buff any, you know, spots or anything. I just kind of find sometimes with the cakey consistencies of powder, it just requires more buffing, because you can sometimes see the brush strokes in there. But so far I'm liking the liquids, I'm liking the powders. I don't know how long VIVIDips has been, you know, open for. I know a lot of people have been using them for a while. This is my first time testing them out. I've been wanting to try them out for a while, and then when I saw they were coming out with liquids, I decided to just hold off on ordering until their liquids came in so that I could just do a full review of all their stuff. So that is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna let you guys finish watching me do my last dip of color, and then I'm going to encapsulate in clear just to protect the color underneath during filing and buffing. And I will let you guys watch, and I will be right back. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the activator and I'm going to activate those 3 nails. The reason that I activate my solid colors before I even open up a jar of glitter, sorry, there was a bee by me, I'm outside. I don't like bugs, is because I'm a little OCD and I don't want to get a speck of glitter in my solid nails. So if you activate your solid colors first, it will protect your nails from getting any unwanted glitter or anything else in your nail that you don't want. So that is why I'm activating. Real quick, I wanted to just let you know towards the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing a new product with you guys that is very, very special. So stay tuned for that. So here I'm going in with the glitter dip that is Twinkle Twinkle. And little spoiler, I am in love with this glitter. I do a little reveal video of this glitter outside towards the end of this video. This glitter is stunning. And I must say, it went on. Granted, it's not a super chunky glitter, but it went on really flat and thin. Like, I do 2 coats of everything, whether it be a solid, a shimmer, or a glitter. But I was surprised with how thin I was able to get these layers of the glitter dip. Usually my glitters turn out a little bit thicker than my solid colors. So here I'm just using a bag method just so I don't get dip stuck to my finger. You can use, Nail Prop Shop has a glitter press that you can use to press down your glitters. To me, the bag method works just fine. And because I don't have the glitter press yet, I do plan on ordering it and trying it out. And while I'm talking about that, I get a lot of comments asking me where I get my little finger rest and my bottle holders. It's all from the Nail Prop Shop. I have a coupon code in the description of pretty much all my videos. I will leave a link to them below for you guys also, so if you want to check them out, you can. So here I'm just once again applying the base from Cuticle to Free Edge. I also recommend doing your solid colors first, especially if you only have, you know, 1 bottle of base liquid. That way, if you get any glitter, you know, caught in between the bristles of your brush, that's not going to transfer onto your solid nails. So I would recommend doing solids first. Plus 9 chances out of 10, you're going to get glitter everywhere on your workstation. So I'm just pressing my glitter down, going around with an orange wood stick. And as you can see, with this base, I had plenty of time to really clean up and make sure I got all of those glitters off of my sidewalls. So I'm going to brush off excess and go in with my second dip of this Twinkle Twinkle color. I will leave the names of both these colors that I'm using down below, as well as the link to their website. However, today I'm doing this voiceover. It is Friday, May 15th. I just went and checked the website and she is on maternity leave. So as of right now, her site is unavailable. You know, she's not taking orders right now. So I'm assuming that she is a small business. So, hopefully she'll announce on Instagram when her site is back up and accepting orders, but I will definitely leave the names of these colors as well as the website in the description for you guys. So if you do want to kind of check back in with the website periodically and see when they're available for orders, you can definitely do that. But this glitter is so beautiful. I love this glitter, and wait till you guys see the video of it outside. If this bee doesn't leave me alone. So I'm gonna let you guys watch me finish up doing my dip. I did separate my dip well clear into 2 different jars, so don't know my words, just so that I could encapsulate my glitter in clear as well, because I like to have a separate clear for my glitters. So I will let you guys watch me finish up, and I will be right back. Alright, so while you guys are watching me finish up my encapsulation layer in the clear, this is very important over glitter dips. If you are new to dipping, this is why if you're not going to encapsulate in clear, at least encapsulate your glitters. Glitters, if you don't cap them in clear, when you go to file and buff, you are going to cut into the glitter and it's going to turn them all silver. So it's going to change the color of your glitter. So if you've ever had that issue before, just cap in clear. It will save your mani. So I'm just going to go over price point with you guys real quick while I activate. I did pay $48.99. That's all together with tax and shipping. So the liquids were $30 for all three, which is pretty average. Most of the dip companies that I get my liquids from, they are about $10 per bottle. I can't really go back on and see how much the powders were individually, just because the site is down. So, I mean, pretty much it's average for what you would pay. And I did get 2 of the 0.25 ounce jars. So here I've done my filing and shaping off camera. And now I'm just going in with that coat of activator because I am using the dip top coat for this mani. So the only thing I wish she would have included was some instructions with the dip liquids, just because whenever I'm trying out a new set of liquids, I like to use everything to how that company wants them to be applied. So since there weren't instructions in with my order, I'm just going to do the usual, apply my second coat of activator, let it sit for 2 minutes. But look at those glitters. They're so damn pretty. So now I'm just going to wipe off. It's been 2 minutes. I'm going to wipe off with a clean, dry paper towel. That's just going to buff that extra activator in, as well as take any extra activator off, which is going to prevent your top coat brush from getting contaminated and getting hard. I know it's an extra step, but don't forget this step, especially when you're paying $10 per bottle of liquids. You don't want to ruin them. So definitely wipe them off with a clean, dry paper towel. You can even do a quick swipe with alcohol before you do the dry paper towel. Now, as you can see, I'm always paranoid about my liquids. So this mani right here, you guys will see coming up soon. That is my Dip Well mani that you guys all recommended that I try out. So that will be coming up here soon for you guys. So here I'm going in with the dip top coat. Of course, my first layer is going to be a quick 2 to 3 stroke application. I'm not worried about getting super close to my cuticle. I'm not worried about capping my free edge. That is all going to be done during the second layer of dip top coat. So I'm going to let you guys watch me do my dip top here for a minute, and I'll be right back. You guys watch this glitter just come to life as soon as the top coat hits my nail. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that. So I did just want to pop back in and tell you guys, make sure you are wiping off your dip top coat brush in between each nail application. You don't want to, like I said, contaminate your whole bottle. It's so much more than just getting a hard brush. You can actually ruin your whole entire bottle of liquids. If you have a bottle of liquids that ends up goopy and gross and gooey, and you just can't use it after that. So make sure you're just taking that little extra step and wiping it off on a clean, dry paper towel in between each of your applications of dip top coat. So now I'm just going to go in and do my second layer real quick. And these dried pretty quick. It took about 3 minutes for them to dry completely. Since I do finish each mani with cuticle oil, I tend to give my nails a good like 10 minutes just to make sure they're completely dry before I go in and do my cuticle oil. So here with my second layer, like I said, I'm taking it as close to my cuticle without touching. I'm taking it all the way around my sidewalls, and of course I am capping my free edge. So I will let you guys watch me finish up my dip top coat, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm finishing up my last nail with my shine on this top coat is quite impressive. I was very impressed and surprised with the shine on this set. So now I'm going to go in with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil. I am so excited to be able to share what this scent is with you guys. If you guys watch Marla Chris, her YouTube channel, this is Hot Mess Marla, hashtag Hot Mess Marla. So let's talk about this oil for a second from Candy Skincare. It is, Marla is a huge fan of sherbet, and this smells just like sherbet. Like, I had to text her and be like, yell at me not to drink this, because this is probably my favorite scent out of all of them. Part of the proceeds benefit the Humane Society of Treasure Coast, which is the Humane Society that Marla volunteers at. So it's $3 per bottle, goes over to help them and help all of the animals, which is very near and dear to my heart. I have a bunch of fur babies here. I volunteer at, you know, shelters and stuff in my area, so I love this. So if you haven't tried Candy Skincare yet, definitely go pick up at least this bottle right here, because you're helping out some fur babies and you're getting some amazing cuticle oil. So I will leave the link to the cuticle oil as well as the link to the Humane Society that she volunteers at. And look at this glitter, you guys. Oh, it's so good. So let me know what you guys think of this mani, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.